Hey guys, I'm going to do a cold start on this 71 C10 truck by the name of Big Turd. I've got lots of videos on this truck. If you're a new person to my channel, just go back through my video history. You'll see lots of videos. I've had this truck almost soon be a year right up on it, so you can see the transformation that's been done to it. But the reason I'm back here today is because the last time I done a cold start on it, which has been some time ago, I don't even remember how long, but this battery was really weak. I've been charging it for a couple of days. I'm hoping that it's enough to start it. This battery come from Rural King. I don't know if y'all have any Rural Kings where you live or not, but we have one in a couple of towns over. They sell real cheap batteries. I think this one's like $49 or something, but it just lasts for 1 year. And at the time, GM Space Tim 38, GM Space Tim 38 was working on this truck for me. I bought this, you know what? I bought this truck from Brian, this truck from Brian, and the blue and white 75 C10 truck I bought from Brian, and the 07 Silverado. I bought a lot of vehicles from Brian, and I've been happy with every one of them. He's a mechanic, and he likes to mechanic and this, that, and other. I mean, he's just jack of all trades. So anyway, getting back to the point, at the time, he told me I was going to have a battery. Of course, you know, this thing come from in the woods, so I told him just get the cheapest battery you could find. I said, I'll worry about it next year. Well, next year is here, and it's time for, I'm hoping I can make this battery crank a little bit. So let's get in here and give it a shot. I've just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. It's a 6-cylinder, 3-speed in the floor. And we'll just see if it starts. I hope it does. I'm just going to leave this hood like this, so if I have to mess with the cables in it, I can. Oh boy, I hope this is not going to be a challenge. I'm hoping not. Please excuse me. It's kind of a tight fit in here. Oh, and I can't tell you when the last time I've been in this truck is, so, but it's been quite a while. Let's hope it'll crank anyway. Well, that sounded good. Give it some pumps and get some fuel up. It's been quite a while. That's turning over pretty good. Charged it for 2 days. That battery, as I said, they just last about a year. Hey, it almost started. Here comes the missus. It's trying. Man, this is a good truck. Thumbs up. Boy, we just mowed this yard just the other day and it needs it again. But I'm just tickled to death. This makes like, let's see, I think 4 days in a row with no rain. That's a world record for around here, because it rains every day. Even the weatherman the other day said we was 17 inches above normal for rainfall for this year. And I think May, this is June now, but I think May we had double the amount. If you go a couple of days without rain around here, you've got something to celebrate. I'm going to pull this thing out and let it run for a few minutes, because I think it'll be good for it. Kind of show you around the truck. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself or kind of doing the same videos, but I had to see if this thing would start. So need to get on the yard. There's so much to do. My wife and I think I mentioned that my wife and I are working on a job. We're cleaning up a 2006 Impala Super Sport. And it's going to be a challenge, but I'll show you that here in another video or so, what we're doing to it. But I just want to see if this battery would crank it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can ease it out here and let it run. Boy, I like this truck. I'm telling you, this little truck right here is a dandy. I'll let it sit here and run because it'll be good for it. I wish it was still on the column, the shifter. It was a 3 on the tree, but it's in the floor now. And all that's new, by the way. All the shifter and linkage and all that. Let's see. No, it's not warmed up yet, but it is charging. So, I'm guessing it's just the battery. I always carry me a broom or a stick or something when I come back here because I've been hearing a lot of things about snakes and stuff, so I carry me a broom. And I always forget I've got that rubber snake, and I seen it back here and about jumped out of my skin. So I'm glad I didn't get that on video because y'all would have still been laughing, I'm sure. But pretty good old truck, 71 Chevy C10. Has original 6-cylinder in it, 3-speed. Not too much to this old truck, but I was going to mention while I had this thing out here, if you've looked at my 75 C10, it's over at Tim Dixon's at Gas Axe Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee. You can find all this stuff, by the way, on Facebook. Tim is on Facebook, Gas Axe Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee on Facebook. And him and BT and Corey are working on my 75 C10, the blue and white one. And I mentioned in the last video I put up with that truck about, well, Tim and all them has fixed this truck, you know, put new cab corners, rockers, a whole, everything. And I mentioned something about leaving the bare metal and just doing it like I did this truck here, just clearing it and putting Penetrol on it. Well, then toward the end of the video, I think I kind of changed my mind or said something to the effect of, I think I'll try to color match it, you know, with that baby blue. Well, my wife got up this morning, Mrs. Primered, and I was showing a video I had put up of the 75. She hadn't seen it yet, so she said, let's look at it. So I watched the video with her, drinking a cup of coffee this morning, and she said, we might just leave those bare spots on that 75 C10 too. So I don't know. Well, what do you think? You like to see one? I do on this truck. I like to see bare metal like it's been fixed. I don't know. Just give me your opinion. There's a lot to point out on this truck, and there's a lot to point out on that 75 too. But you can see all the spots that's been fixed on this old truck. I'm going to rev it up just a little bit. Make sure it's revving. Yeah, it's getting warmed up now. Yeah, it's warming up now, and it's charging, so it all seems to be good. So anyway, I guess when I back it back in, I'll disconnect the battery. I always disconnect the batteries on them. But I don't know, I guess just give me your opinion, would you? Stupid wasp are after me. Let me know if you was me, would you keep the metal clear, just clear the metal and Penetrol the whole truck like I did this one? See how shiny it is? I put Penetrol. If you've never used Penetrol, I've got several videos on that if you'd like to see how I apply it, but it kind of gives it a real good shine. And this is the way it's going to stay, shop truck look. All I'm trying to do is protect it. I'm not doing any body work. I left like the dents in the door and stuff. I like that. I know I'm crazy. I'm a little bit strange. And sometimes I think maybe people watch me just because maybe I am got a little bit different opinion of what I think looks good than other people do. But it's all good. It's just my opinion. And maybe the next person that gets this truck one of these days, they might want to redo the whole thing. I don't know. But this is the way I like it. So just let me know what you think about the metal, I guess is what I'm getting at. I don't mean to make this video long, so I guess I'll just end it right here. So just let me know what you think on the 75, I guess. I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you so much for that. And I'm on Primered is Best on Instagram, all one word, Primered is Best, one word. And I'm on Facebook, Primered is Best. And I don't know, I'm just glad it started. I've toted this battery in my up and down and roundabout trying to, but it seemed to start pretty easy. Maybe I can hold off another month or so. I've been meaning to get all these out, but as I said earlier, the ground has been just so wet that you'd mar up. So anyway, my neighbors are really having a hard time that live on top of the hill. The ground's just washing away. So I feel sorry for those folks. But anyway, just thought I'd show you Big Turd. I don't think I put it up in a while. I've got a lot of videos on this truck, but not here lately as I recall. So anyway, just let me know what you think, and thanks for watching the video, as I said. And saved another one. This one was stuck out in the woods, you know, left for dead. The whole front end and everything's been changed because it was wrecked so bad. So color change, penetrol, and the whole, I get to looking at it sometimes. Every once in a while, I'm sorry I'm making this video long, but every once in a while, I'll be scanning through YouTube, and I watched one of my own YouTube videos the other day about this truck, and I was just skimming through on the Fire Stick, and I didn't even know whose truck it was. It's changed so much in less than a year. So anyway, I hush. I've talked too much. I got to get busy. Hey, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. And y'all stay safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I look forward to talking to you. I'll see you later.